you videotaping? Oh, good. Okay.
All right. We're talking to some legends here. You guys introduce yourself. It's a big surprise for my readers.
Okay, my name's Kenny Gamble.
My name is Leon Huff.
These are the, I guess, the godfather of the Philadelphia sound. And I'm truly a fan, and I'm almost 50 this year, but it's just unbelievable that I'm getting this opportunity. So
you're a young girl.
Yeah, right. I'm just glad that God has blessed me to be in this position and to be able to record it. Because I've heard some stories, especially with some current day songwriters and producers that are doing stuff that, you know. But how did you guys get together? What's that magical story? How did that happen?
Magical story. That's what it is, really.
Yes,
because,
I'm sure it was.
Gamble says that destiny. You know, we met on the elevator. You know, not really knowing each other. And conversation started. You know, what do you do? You know.
Yeah.
What each other did, and we were both songwriters, aspiring songwriters. And we ended up over at my house, over in Camden, New Jersey, because that's where the piano was. The Gamble from Philly come over.
Yeah.
And our first sitting was I'm going to use that word, magical. And that's when it started.
Wow. So what was the first song that you guys wrote together? You remember?
I can't remember.
Wow.
But you know, I was looking through some old Sapphire songs.
Okay.
And I think we wrote something called G Baby, I'm Sorry.
Remember that?
That might have been on that session, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's way back there.
Yeah.
63. Baby, so
I remember that.
Yeah. I forget. But you know, it was.
So you get together and it's magical. So what did you decide to do? Did you decide to let's write some songs together, or I mean, what was the next step?
Well, not only write songs together, but we started to dream together.
Wow.
About the business, you know, and how we would like to make music our lifelong career. Because we both had jobs. We were working.
How old were you around about?
Early 20s.
Yeah.
Early 20s, yeah.
Okay.
So the bottom line of it was that, you know, you got to make a living.
Yeah.
So we had jobs, you know. I was working at Jefferson Hospital and also we had a band.
Wow.
So we worked on the weekends with our band and then, you know, try to write some songs. We try to get a hit. We was trying to get a hit and trying to figure out how you can make a living out of the record business.
So, because seriously, 10 years ago I started this event, Uplifting Minds to Entertainment Conference, and it teaches young kids. I bring in people to teach them, then we showcase them. And one of the things I tell the young writers, producers, is to hook up with a vocalist. So, I mean, how did you guys get your songs to these people that made them big hits? How did that happen?
Well, I guess we were started Intruders or Soul Divider.
But how did you meet up? What was that?
Well, Intruders, I was hired to play on one of their sessions.
Wow. Okay.
Because I was a studio musician during that time.
Gotcha.
That's when I first met them.
Okay.
And they really sounded good, what they were doing. You know, but somehow that business arrangement changed, and Gamble started at Gamble Records.
Okay.
And so I brought on Gamble's attention. And,
wow.
And we started writing music for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they sign with you?
Yeah, they signed with us. But you know what the thing of it was? The Intruders had been my favorite group when I was in high school.
So that was probably like, oh Lord, thank you.
It was like a miracle. It really was.
Wow.
I really liked the Intruders. The Intruders, they had a couple records out.
Come Home Soon.
Come Home Soon, and
wow.
That's the one I remember. I can't remember anything else. But
so on your label, how long did they stay? How many albums did they do?
Oh, I think we only did maybe one, maybe two albums.
Yeah.
If that, because that wasn't a time when you were doing albums.
Okay, it was singles, right?
Singles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing singles with them, and then the culmination of that whole thing was an album around 1968. But that album was a combination of all the singles that we had together and united. And
so how did Philadelphia Records come?
Philly International.
Philly International.
Well, that was around 1970 that we had a few different companies. This was a new venture that we were doing with CBS, Columbia Records, and so we decided to change the name of the label.
Wow.
And make it Philadelphia International
Records. And that was a big step too, right?
Big
with CBS?
Step. Sure, it was big, major.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So who was the first one off of Philly International?
First artist on Philly International, I think, was the Ebonies.
The Ebonies?
Ebonies. Yeah, the Ebonies, and they had a song called "You're the Reason Why." You know?
Wow.
And they were excellent. And then came the OJs, 3 Degrees, Billy Paul, and Hal Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Unbelievable.
And the rest is history.
Yeah. So, I mean, at that time you met in the elevator, or was there a time that you said, we're really being touched by God? This is unusual.
Well, yeah, it was a miracle. And it was it's a miracle, and stuff like this don't happen.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't happen every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people think it's easy.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of kids.
I mean,
a slew of them, and they're very talented.
But it's nothing that you have control of.
That's right. Yeah.
See, I always look at it as inspiration.
And
see, the inspiration comes from your ability to grasp onto what's going on around you. It's like you got to have antennas all over you. You know what I mean? Now you become sensitive.
Yeah.
Like a songwriter becomes sensitive to everything. Everything that somebody says, everything that people do, and if the world is going through. So you take all those things, and then that's how you get your ideas for your songs.
Yeah. I'm sure I've talked to a lot of people that have vaults full of songs. I know you have songs that have been unpublished or haven't been released. Oh, so what do you plan to do with those?
Well, we got quite a few songs, but most of our songs have been released. A lot of them have been released.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah, because we didn't just write songs to be writing songs.
Yeah.
We used to write songs for projects.
Okay, gotcha.
For projects, you see.
Gotcha.
We used to write songs and then just. But we have a few that's unreleased. But we just wasn't writing songs. If we write a song, like if you was coming in to record or something like that, we write songs especially
like that. Yeah, like Tupac. I mean, he's still coming out with songs. You know.
Still coming out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
He prepared for it.
And you know, that's probably God too.
Yeah.
He knew. Yeah. So, what did you think about the honor when you found out you was getting a BMI honor? I know you've had plenty.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, you know, you wanna. It's wonderful to be respected and admired by your peers. You know, they respect your work, and it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
You know, I think, well, after the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I mean.
I know. What next? Yeah.
But they keep coming, and
and
very grateful.
Yes. Well, I'm grateful you took the time out for me. And
well, I'd just like
to
say one thing in reference to you had mentioned God a couple times.
Oh, I'm a spiritual person.
Well, I just like to make a comment on that. Everything is God.
That's right.
No matter what it is. Anything that we can conceive is God.
Oh, that's my motto in life. If you can conceive it and believe it, you can achieve it.
That's right. So that's the answer to that question. Everything.
And all right. Goes on.
That's right. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.